It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Spectrum Center in Uptown Charlotte, tonight, the Charlotte Hornets taking on the Orlando Magic. The Magic begin the game with the basketball. Fultz to Van Vliet. Isaac to Mo Bamba. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Isaac, and a pass taken away by Charlotte.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
And he scores. Jay took a big step, but they'll count the bucket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Fultz. Here comes the screen. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Orlando ball. Markelle Fultz. Probing the defense. Gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. The Magic with 4 to shoot. Gordon goes to the left side. Out of bounds the call off Jonathan Isaac. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. That's going to... Fred Van Vliet. Add 2 points to the board.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Doesn't get the bounce. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
To Mo Bamba. Vucevic. A pass stolen by the Hornets. And the finish. Slam dunk.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
no good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Now the Magic gonna signal for a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Fred VanVleet to Vucevic. Short jumper won't go down.
I got this play on. Let's go.
Leaving no doubt. Slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
To VanVleet. Here comes the screen.
Mismatch. Screen.
Fires the three. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down. A shot at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first half. The Hornets have the lead.
Thanks, Ed.
And when you see these highlights, it's obvious how they've been successful. Things are looking up for them in the second half.
These are the guys getting buckets for the Charlotte Hornets. The Magic were in need of a bit more scoring if they wanted the halftime lead.
Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments.
Have a look at the leading scores for the Orlando Magic.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite. And that concludes our halftime report. Thanks for joining us, and see you again after the game.
Hit it.
And counted at the rim.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Fultz to VanVleet.
What's that cutter? What's the cutter?
Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Cashes in for 2.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or two. This dude is just unstoppable.
Markelle Fultz. Here comes the screen. To Fultz. Fred VanVleet. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Markelle Fultz forcing that one there. Well defended. Rozier into the front court. His team on top by 8.
I got him.
Ah, rocking the rim.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Here we go. Double team. Double team.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Bobby Portis pins it. Calls that a bounce. Last touch by Bobby Portis. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Fred VanVleet. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Vucevic. Curling inside. Bobby Portis swats it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Oh, he had it. And the nice finish at the rim.
Underutilized, underutilized, underutilized. Am I getting my point across? Let's see more of that.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
There's some players out there that like the freedom of space, and then we have the anomalies. We have the players who feel comfortable being uncomfortable, and almost the physicality of the game centers them and puts them right on balance every time.
Fultz. No good. And the finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Fultz with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. To Vucevic. Here comes the screen. Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Shot from the lane won't go. Another follow, no good. That ends the third quarter. The Hornets way out in front. It's Magic basketball here as we start the... Markelle Fultz to VanVleet. Isaac to Fultz. 4-3. That won't go. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
feels good as they continue to widen their lead. Magic have it. Has a chance. Shot by Fultz, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Lays it up and in. Desperation shot here from half court. It's the Hornets with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Jalen Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Charlotte Hornets could not have been more dominant in this game. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. The Hornets got their score from the guys you're seeing here.